Hey, how are things going? Well, when I saw what seemed to be a clothing tornado picking up steam, I figured it would be safest for me to wait in the living room until the coast was clear. No, I'm not annoyed. I just didn't want to get in your way. You're obviously in outfit planning mode. You want me to see? Okay. Um, why is there so much clothing on the bed? You picked outfits for both of us. Oh, uh, hey, I don't have a face. No face. I am faceless. Just, when you said you bought some clothes for our Disney day, I didn't know that meant you bought clothes for me as well. We're gonna coordinate. Look, I don't want to ruin your fun, and I really don't want us to have an argument the night before us going to Disneyland, but I am not going to match you. No, I'm sorry, but I'm just not going to do that. Because I'm not 5 years old, nor are we elementary schoolers at a summer camp. I'm not being mean. I just. Listen, I'm sure whatever you picked out will look amazing on you. I really mean it. You have great taste and you're super fashionable. But that's just not my vibe. No, I'm not going to try them on. Because I don't want to. You can frown at me all you want, but. Hey, can you come out of there, please? You can't just hide in the bathroom when you don't get your way. Come on out. I said I didn't want to fight. No, but I also don't want to be twinning. We're not going to be twins. But you said you got couples outfits. What's the difference? Okay, you're right. I didn't look. I just got flashbacks of my entire extended family wearing the identical heat press printed tees for a summer break cookout, and I, I kind of panicked. I'll look. I'll really look. And I will keep an open mind. I'm not going to promise I'll wear it, but I will give it a chance. Hi. Well, at least you're not crying. Not angry enough to cry. Also just really irritated. Alright, well, come show me your grand design and explain your process. I am interested. I really, really am. Okay. Wow. You got everything here. You pulled pants and shorts and socks, shoes. Is this what it's like to have a personal stylist? That got a smile from you. Okay. Alright, so what looks have you created, Miss Fashionista? So the looks are two Disney characters that are from the same movie, and that creates a whole couple's vibe. Understood? Cool. Okay, so I am seeing t-shirts with graphics printed on it for me, and not so much you. You're doing Disney bound? I mean, yeah, that's where we're going. Disney bound is a term? I'm confused. It's when you dress as the vibe of a Disney character, but it doesn't cross over the line into cosplay. I thought we were just gonna go ride some rides and grab a churro. This this sounds really complex. I'm not judging. No, no, I said I'd be open-minded, and I am. I swear. So, okay, you got me this shirt with some sort of vase on it, surrounded by columns. Hercules. Okay. Oh yeah, I see his portrait chiseled on the vase. Subtle. I don't not like it. I mean, I really appreciate that it doesn't say Hercules in huge letters. I'd feel kind of funny wearing that if it did. Well, yeah, I mean, I can lift you, but I'm not exactly yoked. So if I'm wearing that, what are you wearing? Oh, that? You're wearing that. No, no, I like it. Believe me, I like it. But are you sure you want to wear a floor length gown? It looks like it looks like a gown. It's a maxi dress. Whatever it's called, isn't that a little too fancy? You're being megara. I'll be honest with you. I think I saw that movie once. So I'm not really. She's Hercules' love interest. Okay, okay, well, I mean, the dress is beautiful, and you look great in lavender. And this gold headband of laurel leaves is bomb. Serious Greek goddess chic. But those gold sandals, hella blisters. I'm not being critical. I'm being practical. Because the moment that your feet start hurting, day is over. Okay, okay. So, this other choice here. I see for me, there is a t-shirt with a pocket logo of just the Disneyland castle with the slogan underneath that says House of Mouse. Flip it to see the back. Okay. And then there's a giant castle print on the back. Okay, so if I wear this, where are you dressing up as the castle? Ow. Hey, that was harsh. Come on, what's your outfit if I'm wearing this? Another dress? Seriously? Even if you put bicycle shorts underneath, don't you... Oh. Wow. Are you kidding me? You'd wear this. Oh, man. It might be the cutest thing I've ever seen. No, I am not joking. Can you put it on? Yeah, right now. Here. I'll go in the bathroom. I'm gonna put on my shirt and the shorts. And, yeah. Okay, we'll meet up right here in just a second. Hey, this shirt is a nice fit. Really comfortable. And you're okay with me wearing my old school Vans? Oh, insoles. You bought me padded insoles? Wait, like lifts? Are you calling me short? You know I'm taller than you. My vans are comfortable as is. I know we'll be doing a lot of walking, but oh, these are super cushiony. It's like walking on a cloud. Nice. Oh, oh my goodness. You are so cute. Uh, okay, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me channel my best entertainment red carpet reporter. Here we see the woman of the hour, dressed in the sassiest. What style of dress is that? Okay. Rockabilly dress with, what's the sweetheart neckline? Sweetheart neckline. Red with white polka dots and a fluffy short cardigan and matching dotted baseball cap with Mickey ears and a red bow. Of course I know who you are. You're Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse adjacent, excuse me. Oh, you even have Minnie on your knee-high socks. Oh my gosh. You're a knockout. Yeah, I love it. You're so cute. But I mean, is me just wearing this shirt and the shorts okay? I mean, I don't want to drag down your fashion moment. You got me matching Mickey socks. Oh, only to the calf. I will wear them proudly. Yes, yes, I will. Happy? Yeah, yes, I am happy too. Fashion crisis averted. No, thank you. You put in all this hard work. I really like the outfits. I mean, no, we're not matching, but we're totally vibing together, and it's gonna look awesome in pictures. Oh yeah, we're gonna take a lot of pictures. Pictures, videos, yeah, of course, all the things. Okay, now I'm getting excited. Yeah, neither one of us has ever done rope drop. That's like one of those things you hear about. And you know, it's like kind of a joke whenever you have to go somewhere really early. It's like rope drop, but we've never actually done it. So I'm not nervous, but I'm excited, nervous. We've read all the blogs and all the tips and tricks, you know, and I was just so surprised how early we need to get there. I mean, it's kind of built into the whole mystique of the thing, but I didn't know that we had to be in the parking structure at least an hour before park opens. I didn't even know that they let you do that, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. So we have to be in the parking lot, parked, get all our gear, and go down those giant escalators. Then we gotta go through the security check, get shuttled over to the downtown Disney in California, Disneyland little hub area. Line up outside, you know, for the turnstiles at Disney. And 30 minutes before park officially opens, supposedly, they're going to start letting us inside. But I think we can only go as far as those two tunnels, you know, where they have the golden placards on each side underneath the train. Yeah, you know, the welcome thing. So there's like literal ropes that block off Main Street at the very, very beginning of Main Street, like before the flagpole. And then I guess we just wait. I don't know. I don't know if there's like an announcement over the loudspeaker or if they just drop it and we run. I don't know, because I didn't want to watch the videos on YouTube because I didn't want to ruin the surprise because we're so close to experiencing it. If, yeah, oh my gosh. If Mickey Mouse comes out to drop the rope, I know you're gonna lose it. No, 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 don't build that into your expectations because I don't even think that's gonna happen. Characters are probably still in the underground tunnels getting ready, right? Yeah, there's underground tunnels. Okay, that's a whole different subject. Anyway, so what should be our strategy? We've gotta have a strategy for going through all this trouble getting there so early. What what ride do you want to go for first? Which one do you want to sprint towards? You know, over in Star Wars Land, okay, excuse me, Galaxy's Edge. Over in Galaxy's Edge, The Rise of the Resistance, I really like that ride. Actually, I like both of them because they're just so different. They did such a good job. It's immersive and interactive. They knew what they were doing. Listen, I read on one of the tips and tricks about the rope drop, and they explicitly said, do not go directly to Galaxy's Edge. Well, because a couple things. They said and it makes sense if you think about it. So they said that the distance, just the sheer walking distance from Main Street to Galaxy's Edge, it's so far. It's almost the furthest point you go. Which, you know, in a galaxy far, far away, totally staying on brand. You're kind of burning valuable time just by walking. And also, because Galaxy's Edge is one of the newer attractions, that's where everyone's going to want to go. Yeah, so it's like, if everybody's going there, then it's going to be at max capacity. So it'll be like waiting in a regular line. Not a regular line, obviously, but it won't feel immensely shorter and worth you waking up so early. And even if you got there and you got on the ride, there's such an enormous distance from everything else. So you did one ride and then what? I mean, you could walk around. I don't even know if the characters will be out yet. I think it's too early for that. That's my opinion. I mean, true, if the characters were walking around there early, then it'd be really easy to get a picture or interact with them. I mean, I've heard stories that it's like a different vibe over there, that the characters are like in that universe and they just walk free reign. There's like no lineup, they don't queue up for you. You just have to get your picture with them as they're on the move. So it's more like organic that they're in their natural habitat, which that's really cool. And supposedly there's Boba Fett just walking around in full uniform. There's Imperial Guards, stormtroopers. Sorry, um, well, no, they're two different things. And the stormtroopers are great because they have those little voice boxes that have pre-recorded phrases, that silly things that stormtroopers might say. And then there's Chewbacca. He walks around. And he's like really tall. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they have an actual like really tall person in there, or if it's the way the costume is built. But yeah, I don't know. So, oh, Ray is there. R2D2, he is usually, I think, over by the Millennium Falcon. I've even heard that Kylo Ren walks around. He's like flanked by stormtroopers, and they're like surveying the layout, and which sounds a little insane and kind of scary for little kids, but yeah, wild. And I've seen on the socials that the Mandalorian himself, Mando Din Djarin, walks around with his little bundle, Baby Yoda, aka Grogu. Yes, fully animatronic in his little pouch and everything. Look at you. Look at you. You're about to cry right now. I'm not making fun of you. Yes, yes, of course I will take your picture. You know what? I'm thinking I'm gonna film it. That way you can have the whole experience and then you could just take screen grabs. Okay, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, rope drop strategies. Gosh. So anyway, I was actually thinking we should head straight for Tomorrowland. Space Mountain, of course. It's far from Main Street, but Space Mountain, it's one of the biggest rides. You know, it's such a bummer that Fast Passes no longer exists. Fast Pass not being there, don't get me started. No, no, I don't. I don't want to get Genie Plus, or the Genie Pass, or whatever it's called. Because that's why we're doing the rope drops. We don't need to pay for that. That's our strategy. This is our first time doing rope drops, so we are going to be learning. I swear when Fast Passes existed, you know that Spaceman would have been cleaned out so early. Because everybody loves that ride, and then the line is so long after that. And then sometimes they just cut the line at a certain point of the day because there's just too many people. It might be my favorite. Can we please head straight for Space Mountain? I mean, that's even if it's open that day, you know. Sometimes they close it down for refurbishments or whatever, but yeah, I'd really like to try for that. And if you're feeling like you don't want to do Space Mountain that early in the morning, then a great alternative would be the Matterhorn. He started laughing before I even finished saying Matterhorn. You'd rather do Space Mountain? Okay. Okay, well, Space Mountain doesn't have a lot of chance of getting wet, so yeah, you're right. You're so right about the Matterhorn. Yeah, yeah, the very end where the final dip goes down into that little reservoir of water. Oh, and at the beginning of the day, it's going to be to the top. There's going to be so much water. Oh, if you get splashed, oh, you're going to be soaked all day. If it gets in your shoes, that's the worst. I'm not saying it's as bad as getting splashed by Splash Mountain hour one, but you know. Okay, so the rope drops. We make a mad dash. The castle is an absolute blur as we burn past it towards Space Mountain. See about Space Mountain. If we get on, that would be epic. And then we're going to jog over to the Matterhorn. That's relatively close by. We're going to say what's up to the Yeti. He's going to try to grab us. He's not going to succeed. We get down that mountain. And let's see. What else is really close? The teacups? No, absolutely not. No, no, no. No teacups that early in the morning. Okay, no teacups at all, quite frankly. No. I I don't like to get dizzy. I really don't. You know, I would be more than happy to be off to the side and taking video and photo of you in your giant teacup. I really would. Okay. So right next to that is the Mad Hatter shop. I think that's what they call it. Or maybe they just call it the Mad Hatter. But there's two of them. There's one on Main Street, like right when you get in, Mad Hatter hat shop. And it's like in this little house that's supposed to be the White Rabbit's house. Anyway, it's got a pink and little gold door. And I want to get our pictures next to it. Yeah, the little door that doesn't open. Well, it's kind of a tradition in my family. Every time we would go, we would take our picture in front of the little door. Oh my gosh, I have so many. I mean, every time we would go, it's like when you're growing up and you'd have a wall in your house and you would mark your measurement with a pencil on the wall. Yeah, it's that kind of deal. That's what the rabbit's door is in my family. Well, I appreciate you saying you'll take my picture to send to my mom, which she will love you for. But we want you in the picture too. We're gonna have to ask a really nice person to take our picture. No, it can't be a selfie because it needs distance. We need the entire house. That's we can discuss it more later. Now, supposedly the line for Peter Pan is the same dealio as the Rise of the Resistance. Like, everybody wants to go on that ride, and they figure it'll be short because I guess there's no one that early with little tiny kids that would want to go on that ride. But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'd be okay going on Dumbo. It's not swirly like the teacups. It's in the air. It does make a difference, and there's controllers inside the elephant that make you go up or down. I don't even know if that's true anymore. I haven't been on the Dumbo ride in like so long. I don't know. You haven't done it in a really long time either. Okay, so now I'm thinking we should really do it. We might need separate elephants. Well, that'll be more fun anyway because I could take a picture of you, you can take a picture of me mid-flight. Yeah, it'll be good. Okay, so we've got our first three rides planned. Oh, you know what? Dumbo. That's like on the edge of Fantasyland. And that is not far from Galaxy's Edge. Okay, so let's go Space Mountain, Matterhorn, Dumbo, Galaxy's Edge. Yeah, there's that little tunnel for the entrance. It pops up where the stormtrooper hangs out, and there's that gross milk station. We're gonna go pretty deep into the land to get to the rides. I think the first one we're gonna hit is Smuggler's Run. I mean, I like the ride, but I always get stuck as an engineer. I was pushing these stupid light up buttons. I don't think I've ever been chosen to be a pilot. Have you ever? Nah, see? They never pick the cool people to be the pilot. They always pick some 6-year-old or someone who's never been their entire life and they just sit there and thinking it's just a motion ride. It's like, dude, you have to participate. You are literally in the driver's seat. Ah, sorry, I get aggro sometimes. I need to. Yeah, oh, for sure, we're gonna get our picture taken in front of the Millennium Falcon. And maybe by the time we get over there, there will be characters walking around. Yeah. And then we can wander through that little bazaar or marketplace or whatever it is to Rise of the Resistance. And maybe that line will have dissipated or gotten even longer. Yes, those would be the two options. Okay, so then we keep going. We pop out onto that wooden bridge, and that's going to take us to Thunder Mountain. Yeah, we can see what the time is on Thunder Mountain, and if it's doable, I mean, we can jump on that train. Let's see what's right next to that. Ah, Mertwin Riverboat. Does that interest you at all? You don't have to be diplomatic. I'll tell you right now, I don't want to go on it. I had a friend one time, they were telling me that their dad's favorite ride was the Mark Twain Riverboat. They said they look straight at him and go, "You call that a ride?" I mean, yeah. No, it's more of a scenic tour. It's like Jungle Cruise if it was slower and had zero jokes. But I mean, it's cool if you've never been on it. It's an experience. And like, if you wanted panoramic video or B-roll for your reels or your TikTok or whatever it is, I, I would be willing to do it for you. Okay, well, think about it. No shade on people who like the Mark Twain Riverboat. I mean, it's cool. Where else do you get to go on a riverboat in California? Okay. But if not, we can skip that. And the very next thing we can do is, of course, pirates. Pirates usually fills up pretty quick, so if we walk fast and there's no line or like a low line, I say we jump on it for sure. Yeah, we can get that done. And if we want, we can always cut back and do pirates twice. I mean, please, there's no rules. There's only guidelines. Yeah, that'd be super fun. And then we head towards Haunted Mansion. Oh, there's always such a long line. So, I realize I am going back and forth between hoping that there's no line and thinking, yeah, it was going to be the longest line possible. But if we could do Haunted, that would be amazing. So, and then we're right back at the other side of Galaxy's Edge. Did I purposely skip the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh? Yeah, I did. Because it's slow, and it's black lights, and it's weird. Yeah, there is the photo op. Alright, yes, I guess we're going over to the 100-Acre Wood. I think there's a dessert shop down there anyway. Lots of yummy treats. Okay, we can go. Okay, well, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, and yeah, we'll go back into Galaxy's Edge to do Rise of the Resistance. The other ride. Duh. Or let me see. Oh, Adventureland. We gotta do Indiana Jones, the Jungle Cruise. It, I mean, this is gonna be fun. I don't know. I don't know. Are we gonna get to do the entire park? That's gotta be a record. I mean, if we do that, oh, what? Oh, food. Oh, we never stopped for food. In this imaginary scenario, we never ate. Well, that's not gonna work. Where do you want to eat lunch? Do you have any preferences? Well, personally, I really enjoy the Holly Jolly Bakery Cafe. It's like right at the beginning of Main Street when you pop out of the tea room. Yeah, it's Mary Poppins themed, and it's like one of the only places I'm aware of in Disneyland besides the official Starbucks on Main Street that does specialty coffee drinks. Oh yeah, for sure. Baked goods and upscale sandwiches, soups. My personal favorite is the grilled cheese tomato bisque soup combo. And I will usually get a mocha latte. That is where I go. And you know what? It's perfect every single time. I feel like I'm overselling it, but it's awful darn good. If you know what other place is so great, it's right across the street. It's right across from the Starbucks on Main Street, and it's called the Carnation Cafe. Oh, that's my mom's favorite. When we would go and it was her birthday, that is where we would go. She would always get the baked potato soup. It's so good. It's so good. I feel like I'm talking about soup a lot, which is weird. But They have like burgers, and you know what they have? Do you know what they have? A wedge salad. Yeah, that got your attention. I know you love a wedge salad. It is an awesome salad, I agree. Something about having to use a knife and to just slice into a salad, it just instantly elevates it. Yeah, so that's a really good place, but it is a sit-down restaurant, so you actually have to make reservations at the beginning of the day. Oh, that is such a good idea. Okay, so rope drop. Since my legs are longer, I will dash over to Space Mountain and hold our space in line, and you jog over to the Carnation Cafe and make our reservations, and then you'll run to me. Yeah, yeah, okay. Rope drop, dash your little legs, Tom and Jerry style, over to the Carnation Cafe. You're gonna talk to the hostess, make our reservation, and then run over to me. We do Space Mountain. We keep track up our time for our lunch reservation, and then based on that, we squeeze in whatever rides we can, book it down to Main Street for lunch. At lunch, we figure out the rest of our day, and we just see what we're able to accomplish. Yeah, it's gonna be busy. It is gonna be epic. We're gonna have so much fun. And hey, if it's being too hectic, or you're feeling too rushed, or whatever, you just let me know. The whole point is to have fun and for this to be our day. So we can adjust anything and everything. Nothing is set in stone. Absolutely nothing. I mean, true. Yes, the only thing set in stone is the sword by the castle, which I am going to get a picture of you trying to pull that sword out of the stone. Yes. Oh, if Merlin shows up, forget it. Okay. Well, I guess we better scoot this pile of clothes into the closet so we can get some sleep for tomorrow. Are you excited? Oh, I'm so excited. We are Disney bound. Yeah, Disney, here we come.